Alright, my name is Robert Buffmeyer. I'm doing Velpar ale. Alright, here's some active ingredients. The one I harp on is hexazinone. So it's 25% by weight, and I'll get into that here in a minute. Alright, hexazinone, an organic compound that is used as a broad-spectrum herbicide. It functions by inhibiting photosynthesis and thus is a non-selective herbicide. Alright, which means it kills pretty much, it doesn't focus on one plant. It's got multiple herbaceous and woody plants it kills. Used to control grasses, broadleaf, and woody plants. 31% using forestry. I got a little short video right here. Tells a few little facts about it. Anytime. Okay.
Click that flashing thing down there.
Okay. I won't do the video. Oh gosh. There it is. Alright, so organic compound, I've already said that. Oh shit. I'm just gonna exit out of that. Alright. Next one. Velpar ale is water dissolvable.
Dispersible.
Water dispersible. Alright. An effective general herbicide providing both contact and residual control of many annual, biennial, perennial weeds and woody plants. Alright, I have this picture up here because it doesn't do that. It does not corrode equipment. Dangerous to crop trees. You don't want to spray around. You want to spray before your crop trees are planted, or when they're established, you can spray underneath them. Can be dispersed onto the ground in undiluted form using spot guns. That's a spot gun right here. It's, let's see, for tree and brush control, or in spray using high volume spray rigs. Alright, so this has its air shooting up in there, helps it spray. Okay. Spray equipment. When applied as a liquid spray using water as the carrier, Velpar ale may be applied by ground equipment or by air helicopter. For ground applications, use enough water for thorough coverage, usually a minimum of 25 gallons per acre. For aerial applications, use at least 5 gallons of water per acre and at least 5 gallons of water for every 1 gallon of Velpar ale. Alright, aerial method. You have a helicopter here with the booms on it. Ground method, he's spraying. I'm sure you see that line right here. That's all pressurized going to a sprayer. Well, that's probably not going to work either. So. There we go. It's about to land on this, and they're going to refuel, or he's going to load them up with more herbicide. I thought that was interesting. You see how it's staying low too, low to the brush, so there won't be any drift. Okay. Alright. For the aerial methods, boom length, use shorter booms to decrease drift potential. Boom lengths are expressed as a percentage of an aircraft's wingspan or helicopter's rotor blade diameter. Shorter the boom length and proper positioning can minimize drift by wingtip or rotor vortices. Wind drift potential is lowest when applications are made in light to gentle sustained winds, 2 to 10 miles an hour, which are blowing in a constant direction. Many factors, including droplet size and equipment type, also determine drift potential. Avoid the gusty winds. Susceptible species. Bunch of herbaceous plants. I'm not going to get into all those. Bunch of grasses and just weeds. Woody plants. Pretty much all the hardwoods are susceptible. Oak trees. I have another slide on this, but in the sandhills they use this a lot, spraying turkey oaks in the longleaf plantations because they come up everywhere. Okay. Application time: apply Velpar L as a broadcast spray in the spring prior to conifer bud break. Okay. If application is made after bud break, use directional spray equipment to prevent contact with conifer foliage. Velpar needs to be used in warm weather. It's activated with warm weather. Alright, environmental conditions and biological activity. Degree and duration of control depends on use rate, your weed spectrum. If you have, depends on how much weed you have and the different, like your sizes, and you'll have different amounts to spray on each one. Environmental conditions that follow treatment. Best results: you want moist soil at the time of application. You don't want it wet. You just want it moist. It helps the it helps. Hold on. Moist soil. It helps it go through the plant. I can't remember why. Activate.
What you're trying to say.
Yes, sir. All right. 1/4 to 1/2 inches of rainfall within 2 weeks. In North Carolina, Velpar L is primarily used in the sandhills. It's not primarily. Hold on. It's not primarily used there. It's used everywhere, but this is some of the experience I've seen. There's many loblolly pines. Like if any of y'all have been in the sandhills, like out towards Roseland or Pinehurst, all it is longleaf pines, and you'll see you won't see much underbrush, but turkey oaks are everywhere out there. All right. Personal protection gear. PPE is required. You want a long sleeve shirt and long pants, shoes plus socks, protective eyewear. Alright, this is hazardous to humans and animals. This has a signal word danger. Alright, this also causes eye damage, but danger means that the pesticide product is highly toxic by at least one route of exposure. In your eyes, skin, ingestion. It may cause it may be corrosive, causing irritable damage to skin or eyes. It may be highly toxic if eaten, absorbed through the skin, or inhaled. First aid measures. Ingestion, call poison control. Also sip a glass of water swallowed. You don't want to induce vomiting. This is a no-no. Okay? Skin contact. You take off all your clothes, wash your infected skin for 10 to 15 minutes. Anything you do, you call poison control. Alright, inhalation. Move to fresh air. If a person is not breathing, call 911. Once again, do not induce vomiting with this. It will do more damage than just waiting. Alright. If liquids are spilled large quantities, clean up by scoop or vacuum. He's cleaning up on the carpet using vacuum. Don't allow spills to enter any waterways. Alright, soil. Hexazinine is mobile in the soil. Timing. You apply in the early spring to summer. Freshly harvested areas with numerous stumps delay one growing season for better sprout control. I'm assuming that because if you delay one season, there will be sprouts already on the stump, so you can control it better instead of just spraying on the stump with no sprouts on it. Okay, weather, you want rainfall. Rainfall is necessary for activation. Toxicity very low, but Velpar can cause severe eye damage. Resistance. When herbicides that affect the same biological side of actions are used repeatedly over several years to control the same weed, naturally occurring resistance will occur. So it's like anything else. If you're spraying for bugs, use the same spray every year, even 4 or 5 times a year. You're going to have some get resistance to it. You'll have to change it. So you just want to switch it up every now and then so you won't have that problem. Okay. Mixing instructions. Fill it up. Fill the tank up a quarter to a third of the water while agitating or stirring. Add the required amount of dew point Velpar Ale and continue agitation. Okay. After mixing, the agitation system can be stopped to prevent excess foaming. If it does foam, you can put a defoaming in it and it won't hurt anything. And once it's mixed thoroughly, I think it said you can let it sit a day and you don't have to mix a lot of other stuff. You have to keep mixing as you spray. So, okay, Velpar Ale cost. 1 gallon contains 2 pounds. This man is sitting on a bunch of money because it costs a lot, which it's not a lot compared to a lot of other things, but we're excited. Alright, and that's it.